The big mistake is putting all of your focus on hitting and winning and forgetting about getting hit and losing. Bruce Lee said, "Boards don't hit back." Well, either does a bag or a bob or a stuffed bear or whatever it is you're working out with. The trick is to make your imaginary bad guys as real as possible. That's what makes partner practice so great. You don't have to imagine anything. They will hit you. But when you're on your own, training alone, you have to make your imagination real, if that makes sense. Here's what the mistake looks like. You hit and drop your hands. You hit and stand on the same spot. You hit and then start thinking about that leftover burrito in the fridge. You hit, you impress yourself with how fast and strong you are, and you start wondering why you don't have more friends. I mean, look how cool you are, training in the basement like Batman. Now, if any of that looks or sounds familiar, it's okay. There's a simple solution for this. Practice an exit plan. Look, you already have a plan to win, to survive. You're already practicing how to hit fast and how to hit hard. But where does that leave you right after? You just gave your best shot. What if that wasn't enough? Now you're standing right in front of the bad guy, where he has a chance to hit you fast and hard. I don't want to see what he's been practicing in his basement. So here's the rule. Always add one more move to whatever it is you're practicing. It doesn't matter if you're practicing strikes or if you're rolling around on the ground grappling a pillow. No matter what, add one more move to make sure you can exit and escape that situation safely. And that can look a couple of different ways. First, step out. That just means you land your big shot and then maybe you step back. That creates distance between you and the bad guy. Now, I'm not a big fan of stepping straight back. Maybe the bad guy's got a very long reach and can still hit you. Or maybe you hit them really well and they end up stumbling and falling right on top of you. And I'm also not a big fan of moving backwards when I can't see where I'm going. There could be more danger this way. But if you have confined space where you're practicing and all you can do is build this habit of hitting and stepping back again, that's better than nothing. Do that. Another option would be to step forward, step through the bad guy's space. So that just means you're going to land your big shot and then keep that going so you end up perhaps behind them, ideally. That's where you can give them a push, say bye-bye, and run. The third option is the one I hope you play with the most, and that would just be a pivot step. So that just means you land your big shot, and now you're going to take your back leg, and you're just going to swing it around so you end up on the side of the bad guy. That not only gives me a great angle of attack if I need to continue to control this bad guy, it gives me another place where I can push away and run to safety. The big idea here is simply to hit and move. That's what we're adding to this. Wherever you're practicing, hit your bag and then don't end up in the same spot. Hit and move. Second idea, block out. That just means keep your hands up. Land your last big shot and immediately put your hands up. Protect yourself. Now, clearly, if that's all you do, hit and block, you're still in a position where this fight's probably going to continue. Presuming you don't want to keep fighting someone, land your last big shot, block out, and combine that with your step out. Now you've combined creating distance with protecting your vital areas. That's already a pretty good habit to start building. So please, even if you stop the video right now and this is all you remember, finish your big combo, block out, step out, and live a happy life. Third idea, hit out. That just means after you land your last big shot, you add one more shot while you get away. Now, clearly this works the best when you combine it with a block out and a step out. Maybe you land your last big shot, I block out, hit out, step out. Now I've created distance, I've protected myself, and I've given the bad guys something to think about so they're not thinking about me. Maybe you land your last big shot, you block out, step out, hit out. Now I'm on the angle with my pivot step. Maybe you land your last big shot, You block out, step out to the side, and hit out with a kick. All good. I hope you'll play around with all the different ways you can combine these three ideas: stepping, blocking, and hitting. When you put those together, woo, you're really building a powerful self-defense habit. One more idea to keep it real when you're practicing your martial arts all alone. Don't just practice hitting and winning. Practice getting hit and losing. Use your pretend power. Maybe you start off in front of your bag and you're saying, hey man, I don't want to fight. Oh! And you get punched right in the face. And now you have to recover and come back with your favorite combo. Maybe you're throwing your favorite combo and then, oh, you take a shot and now you have to recover and fight back. Always make your imaginary bad guy at least as smart and as strong and as tough as you are. Maybe smarter, stronger, and tougher. Is that possible? The point is, the harder you make this bad guy in your imagination, the better your self-defense habits are going to be. And isn't that the point? So do yourself this favor. Remember, if you only practice winning, there's a good chance you're going to end up losing. Okay, so don't forget, add one move to everything you do. And once you've beat up all of those imaginary bad guys, you can go back to talking to your imaginary friends. I hope you like this video, and I hope we get to train together someday. But until then, keep it real and keep fighting for a happy life.